Mad Over Dadar Podcast. This is Farana.
And this is Jessica.
Wow!
And we are going to talk about the Dadar Parsi Colony and its place in Dadar.
Yeah, so, okay, here's what happened. In the 1900s, when Mumbai was getting crowded, that's when the crowd really sort of was on the rise. Which is when there was nothing really much for the Parsi middle class community, and that's when Bombay Development Department and Bombay City Improvement Trust stepped in and planned this and came up with this concept and planned this concept of the Dadar Parsi Colony, a colony for the Parsi population to live in. They got this civil engineer named Mancheji Joshi on board for further execution. He was the founder. He was sort of the community's representative to this to BDD and the Bombay City Bombay City Improvement Trust. I'm sorry.
Dadar Parsi Colony has made living in Dadar, otherwise a very normal, noisy, crowded area, a very special area to live in, as it's quiet, filled with many massive green trees, green, peaceful. You can hear the birds chirping in the morning, which is rare in Mumbai. It has played an important role in preserving the Parsi community in India, with a personal place.
Okay, here's what happened. In the 1900s, when Mumbai was getting crowded, that's when the crowd really sort of was on the rise. Which is when there was nothing really much for the Parsi middle class community, and that's when Bombay Development Department and Bombay City Improvement Trust stepped in and planned this and came up with this concept and planned this concept of the Dadar Parsi Colony, a colony for the Parsi population to live in. They got this civil engineer named Mancheji Joshi on board for further execution. He was the founder. He was sort of the community's representative to this to BDD and the Bombay City Development.
Okay, so the Dadar Parsi Colony has made living in Dadar, which is otherwise a very noisy area to live in, a very quiet, peaceful, green area to live in. You can actually hear the birds chirping, which is rare in the Mumbai traffic.
Especially in the mid-afternoon, like mid to late afternoon, this area becomes extremely quiet and it almost feels deserted. Yeah,
it feels very different compared to like the rest of.
Well, let's talk about food. It is this place again. It's great. You'll find a bunch of these You'll find a lot of these sort of home kitchens in the colony.
Home run kitchen.
Yeah, definitely.
Where they cater to many houses.
Oh yeah.
As majority of the colony has old people as well, who might cook, who might not cook.
Also it's the food cooked since their home, as very self-explanatory. The food is cooked at home, fresh with no preservatives, and it'll become a preference for people. People do want to choose something non-processed. So this is it's a great option for those who might or might not cook, or maybe short on time or whatever. Also Also there are You'll also find shops You find shops over the colony that sell specific Parsi food, like your something like mawa cake or our traditional Parsi save, which is this dish made from vermicelli, and it's made with a lot of dry fruit, which is made in ghee, cooked in ghee with a lot of with roasted dry fruits and nuts. And
Okay, so the Dadar Parsi Colony has made living in Dadar, which is otherwise a very noisy area to live in, a very quiet, peaceful, green area to live in. You can actually hear the birds chirping, which is rare in the Mumbai traffic.
Especially in the mid afternoon, like mid to late afternoon, this area becomes extremely quiet and it almost feels deserted.
It feels very different compared to like the rest of.
It's definitely an animal lover's paradise, animal bird lover's paradise.
You will only see fat dogs though. You will never see a skinny.
Oh yeah. They are, I wouldn't say well fed, I'd say they are overfed here. The dogs.
And every building welcomes the dogs. It's not like.
Also, you rarely come across a building without a dog.
Yeah, they have their own personal guard dogs.
Oh yeah.
Without actually getting one, you're blessed with one.
Yeah, you're blessed one. Blessed with one and also.
And cats as well.
Yeah, cats as well. All stray animals are most welcome in any
Parsi.
I think more than humans sometimes. Most definitely. It used to be a gated community.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. Originally it was like, I think one of the three entities, either the BMC or, and I think the BMC was supposed to make this an entire community a gated community with like boundaries and fences. But then, so while talking to Mancheji Joshi, but then since Mancheji Joshi was the main in charge, he realized that imagine this entire community gated and with no traffic coming in, and the nuisance it would create and the problems it would create for the rest of the Dadar, since Dadar is so central to the city. So that's when Mancheji Joshi decided to keep it a non-gated community, like open doors with external traffic being allowed to enter, and that's why these roads belong to the population and not. That's why
it's not gated.
And it's not
closed colony.
And a closed colony, like
how you see other bags.
Oh yeah, most of them are closed. Yeah, actually all of them.
All of them except this one.
Yeah, except this one. This is the only open sort of colony and community. That's cool.
Then the Dadar Parsi Colony is really close to Matunga and Badala, and there are many colleges like Ruya College, Khalsa College, the JB Vacha School. There are many educational institutions, thus the crowd here is normally of college kids, younger kids. Many people come of different religions, caste, different places to enjoy the parks over here, as it's a very open community for all. There's no restriction and everybody's really friendly here.
Yeah, like what you spoke of, since you brought up JBV, I have one more tangential point. It was established in 1924, and that was our community. It was again one of even pre-independence, so made moves towards female education, since JB Vacha was established as an all-girls school. But like she said, even other people. Initially, it was established only for Parsi girls, since at that point, women weren't given as many, girls weren't given as many opportunities to even to go to school or anything, and then eventually it was opened up to other communities as well. Now it welcomes
Different communities.
It welcomes people from all communities, and it's nationally recognized as one of the best all-girls schools. I don't know if you guys, some fun facts, some trivia.
Tell me.
Little tangential, yeah. You know that Mumbai is the city with the largest number of Parsis in the world.
Yeah.
Yeah, and even within that, this area, where the Dadar Parsi Colony area, is the one with the biggest concentration of Parsis. So basically, the most number of Parsis in the world are here. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. And all this, like a big thank you to J.N. Tata, that's Jamshedji Nasebaji Tata Endowment, who financed this whole thing, that whole 1921 to 25 phase, and made
Start
this,
of the colony.
yeah, definitely, and they made this possible. So yeah, shout out.
The Dadar Parsi Colony has the Agyari, of course, which is the fire temple of the Parsis. It has many traditional halls, and it has many celebrations during Navroz, which is the Parsi New Year. They have many celebrations in the Parsi Gymkhana.
Yeah. Like, you have them. You have one at Navroz. You have
On
actually
New Year's
two
as well.
Navroz. Like one on the 21st of March, you'll see it's a loud bustling fest. This thing, and it's like a multiple day fest of sorts, like you would have in your college, with dance performances and competitions, and then finally the day is something called a gambar, which is basically with like a function where everybody sits down and eats.
The Parsi Colony functions as a religious and cultural capital for the entire Parsi community, which benefits the entire Parsi community and the members living in it. The difference is that DPC is the world's largest concentration of Zoroastrians. It is not just a residential building area, it's self-sustaining cultural ecosystem for microscopic minority.
Yeah.
We are such few in number.
Yeah, exactly. We're a nano minority.
As mentioned, the Agyari, such as the fire temple, plays an important role in the spiritual beliefs of the Parsis, where religious rituals are conducted.
And also that its structure holds a very, like his structure and its architecture holds a cultural significance in preserving our Parsi heritage, since we're such few in number. Okay. Now coming to the food.
Wait, so the food part we could separate. Thank you for listening to our podcast. We really enjoyed sharing some information about our little Dadar Parsi Colony with you all.
Yeah. I hope you come back and
Want to hear more from us?
Yeah, definitely.
Thank you.
Thank you.